Breaking news. So after New York State Athletic Commission ruled that Ryan Garcia was found guilty of cheating against Devin Haney and they removed Devin Haney lost to Ryan Garcia, along with fining Ryan and suspending him, etc., etc., Devin Haney came out tweeting the following, quote, "And let's be real, the WBC held a purse bid while I'm going through a whole case of being cheated, on top of me being suspended by the New York State Athletic Commission. This is a dirty game." End of the quote. Exactly. How is the WBC gonna order a purse bid that involves Devin Haney while he's being suspended by the New York State Athletic Commission for the damage he took against a fighter who cheated him under the WBC watch? Remember, the fight was sanctioned by the WBC, and they cared nothing about Devin Haney getting cheated to the point where they ordered Devin Haney to fight his mandatory Sandor Martin, even though Devin Haney is suspended by the New York State Athletic Commission, so Devin can't even fight even if he wanted to. In other words, in legal terms, the WBC had no right to place a purse bid while the champion is suspended from fighting, from sparring, due to the damage he took against a fighter who cheated him under the WBC watch. Man, if Devin really wanted to, he can sue the WBC for that, if Devin want to take it there. It almost comes off like the WBC is condoning Ryan Garcia cheating Devin Haney. Whatever happened to the cleaning program by the WBC? Or is it the cheating program? Might as well change it to that if they don't care about fighters who cheat. Additionally, Devin Haney is not physically nor mentally ready to fight. He has a whole case going on of being cheated, and the WBC randomly ordered a purse bid the week of the New York State Athletic Commission making their ruling on the case of Ryan cheating Devin Haney. Ironically, few days before the New York State Athletic Commission ruled that Ryan was found guilty of cheating Devin Haney, the WBC ordered this purse bid, even though they knew there was a case going on where the New York State Athletic Commission was going to rule on restoring Devin Haney's record back to undefeated and removing the Ryan Garcia loss since he cheated, which means Devin Haney's value goes up. However, the WBC cared about none of that. Even though they knew all of that, they still ordered Devin Haney to fight Sandor Martin a couple days before the New York State Athletic Commission made the ruling, or made the decision of Ryan Garcia being found guilty of cheating Devin Haney. Heck, this was such an open and shut case to the point where Ryan himself pleaded guilty of cheating Devin Haney by agreeing to do a settlement agreement with the New York State Athletic Commission. Who settles out of court in a situation like this? It was Ryan who proposed and agreed to the $1.1 million fine and being suspended for over a year, along with removing the Devin Haney win from his record. That's how guilty Ryan was, to the point where he pleaded guilty the moment he faced the commission. All that trolling to the public for nothing. The moment Ryan had to face the truth, the moment Ryan had to face the commission, the moment Ryan was forced to tell the truth and not lie, he pleaded guilty. I already told you guys, Ryan got caught cheating with DNA evidence, along with getting caught lying on 3D a million times. This was an open and shut case all along, and the WBC was involved in every step. However, disrespectfully, they still ordered Devin Haney to fight his mandatory few days before the New York State Athletic Commission hearing. The audacity. I mean, where is the integrity by the WBC? How come the WBC haven't ordered Canelo to fight his mandatory David Benavidez, who has been Canelo mandatory for over 3 years? Canelo did not get suspended his last fight. He's not injured. He is fit to fight. However, the WBC still haven't did their job by ordering Canelo to fight his mandatory Benavidez, even though the mandatory status has been 3 years long overdue. How do you explain that? How does the WBC justify that other than Canelo and Ryan having the complexion for the connection to get the ultimate protection? Remember, when Canelo Alvarez tested positive for steroids, Canelo blamed it on contaminated meat. He said he ate some contaminated meat in a taco stand in Mexico. Well, ironically, the amount of albuterol in Canelo's system when he tested positive against Gennady Golovkin, it was so high that Canelo had to eat a whole cow in order to receive that from contamination, which clearly was not the case. Canelo said he ate from a taco stand. Well, Canelo left out the part of explaining how in Mexico they managed to put a whole cow on PEDs on top of a taco. How is that even physically possible? Well, back then, the WBC ruled that Canelo was found innocent. If you may wonder why, the way they did it is by increasing the albuterol limit fighters can have in their system. So what the WBC did was adjust the scale of testing to the point where Canelo can cheat comfortably. This is the type of corruption we're dealing with in the sport of boxing. The WBC will order a wounded Devin Haney to fight his mandatory, even though Devin Haney is suspended by the New York State Athletic Commission, which means he can't even fight legally, along with Devin not being ready physically nor mentally. However, the WBC cared nothing about all of that. But when it came to Canelo, even though Canelo is more than ready and his mandatory status has been 3 years long overdue, they still protecting Canelo. Make it make sense. This is the same organization that came out a week ago with a slavery belt to give it to Gervonta Tank Davis. However, Gervonta rejected it. So they ended up giving the slavery belt to Gary Russell. I mean, how come the WBC doesn't give this freedom belt to any other ethnicity that freed themselves from occupation, aka Mexico themselves? Give Canelo a belt like that, a freedom belt / a slavery belt. Like I said before, the WBC did not order Jamal Charlo to fight his mandatory for years due to mental health. The WBC did not order Canelo to fight Benavidez for over 3 years. However, when it comes to Devin Haney, the WBC orders Devin Haney to fight his mandatory, even though they know a few days from then, Devin's record will be stored to undefeated, so that means his value is going to go up. Talk about the WBC, talk about the corruption, talk about the sport of boxing being the wild, wild west. The WBC should stand for "We be cheating." In legal terms, the fact that Devin got suspended by the New York State Athletic Commission, that means the WBC had no right to order Devin Haney to fight somebody. It doesn't matter who it is, let alone Sando Martin. With the opinions out of the door and the facts laid out on the table, go ahead and drop your thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe below, and to be continued on the next episode of Akhi TV. Peace out. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.